Ron Kaplan is now live.
Oh. Type something in your own chat window. I think I'm in. I think you fixed it.
Oh, you did this? You went all the way down to update?
No, but he's in live. Here, Ron, I'll go on. Hang on, I'll go on my phone and see if I see it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
All right.
Ron Kaplan is now live. Let me see.
Oh, you see it?
Hang on, let me log off his video.
Yeah, I'm typing.
Yeah, you're in. I see you.
You see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see yourself? Here, just logged out of yours. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm out of yours.
I'm in early. I'm just going to keep it.
Perfect.
So could you just tell Leo, go out.
Go. Leo, come.
Well, that was a little.
Did I do anything bad to the computer by?
No, dude, you didn't. You're changing settings within Facebook. You were in Facebook.
No, when I updated my browser.
No. Trust me.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Harris. Hey, Jim. We're in a little early because we're having some technical difficulties. It looks like Facebook made some changes. And to be honest, could someone just put a comment in the chat room that you could hear? Brooke? Could you put a comment?
Yeah, I can. Sure.
I just need to know someone, because I don't see.
Hang on.
Hey, what's up, Harris? Can you hear me? I just need someone to acknowledge that you could hear me. What's up, Brooke?
Yeah, I'm hearing you on this.
I just need to know someone. All right. All right, guys, let's chill out for about 5 minutes. I had some issues. We're live. Yeah, I'm
early because the browser.
We're here a little. Hey, Brooke, how's it going? Hang on, it's 80s night.
Hey guys, how many people we got on right now?
We got about 7 or 8. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else noticed that Facebook had some type of update. So when I was going on to the live camera, it was telling me my computer wasn't compatible. Thank you. So
I'm pulling out the plug.
he's got. Be careful. We got soupy sales over here.
What happened to the wheel?
It's gonna be for the finale.
We got Judy Zupko. That is Tom's Tough Trivia, right?
Okay.
That's
That's his sister.
it's the sister of Tom's Tough
Yeah,
Trivia.
Judy.
Welcome aboard.
Judy, is this your first time joining us?
I'm a little early today, so we're just gonna wait.
What time did you click on that?
Well, I clicked on Facebook Live, and it was telling me my computer didn't support it. And somehow I got to this. So if we somehow get cut off, I think we're in trouble.
Now you know what to do.
I don't even know what I did.
I do. I saw what you did. You clicked, oh, what's this? Camera. Instead of the connect options, you hit camera and it came in.
Oh, I don't know what I did. So we're waiting to 8 o'clock. I apologize. Brooke, I miss you too. Are you like your mother? You haven't gone out in 8 weeks? I hope you at least get to go outside a little.
No, I'm not going to do anything to you. That's for you guys to throw at me.
Actually, I'm gonna play. Hopefully, we hear it. I got a request for a song. Frank gave me a request for a song. I'm gonna play it right now. If I could find it.
How about if I read Big John's trivia question now? And see if anybody knows
No,
it.
trivia goes on at 8.
Yeah, but
Well, maybe you could recite Shakespeare.
what's that?
Maybe you could recite Shakespeare.
I could do that. I think there's a big market for that in
All right, here's the song.
Facebook Live.
I'm hoping you could hear this. I'll play this. This is like a 3-minute song. Let's see. It'll go on to 8.
Has it all timed out.
Let's see if anyone can guess it.
So you get closer.
No, actually, no.
Oh, well, yeah, I know that. The Irish Rose.
Balago joined. Hey, Jordan. Looks like we got some new people here. Deborah, how's it going? Jerry Reddick. Jessica's here.
Here.
They're in the back. Hey, Dempsey, what's up? Dempsey, you know this song, if you could hear it.
Oh, no, it's not over the rainbow, Harris.
Green alligators. Samson here.
They hear it. That's snapping his fingers.
Hey, Gene. Hey, Greg. Hey, Frank.
And there was a time when this was actually like a hit record.
Scary animal.
You know? Did Frank just come in now?
Yeah. Hey, Frank, I just played your unicorn song. So I think we're going to start up. I apologize for being a little early today. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but Facebook had like an upgrade this week. And I went in my usual way to go live, and it was telling me my my browser wasn't compatible. So I was playing around with it, and somehow I got it to work. So Frank, do me a favor for tomorrow, test it out. All right? Because you might run into the same problem tomorrow. So test out your
If I know Frank,
your
he'll
go
run into
live.
some problem.
Is because they made a little change to Facebook. So today we're doing the 80s. This is our 8th week of trivia.
80s for the 80s.
And ironically, I think it's been 40s almost every day we've been here.
And
now it's like
beach
82
weather.
degrees where it's like beach weather. So we got, I think everyone's going to enjoy today, especially people who enjoyed the 80s. I'll give you some of the categories. It's MTV, sports, movies, fads and fashion, TV, and current events. So there's going to be 6 questions in each category, and like usual, don't write in the chat room. There's going to be.
Ron will yell at you.
I will yell, and will I enjoy it?
Immensely.
Immensely. And we have a little in the end of the show. I think what we might do is we might we've jumped the shark, Gene, and
The Hulk is in.
we're going way over the board. We might actually have some pies in the face here. We might have a few bonus questions, and if we get it right, there will be somebody who will get a pie in the face that's sitting on this porch, and it won't be me.
And it's not me either.
So Jessica, you're in the back. Maybe towards the end, you could come and you could throw a pie in the face at one of our guys.
One of us, as long as it's not
You
me,
know.
I'm not.
So Catherine Alice is on, Michelle is on, the Hulk is on. So I think we got a bunch of people on. I see Scott's on. So I guess it's time to start.
Let's go.
All right, you go first.
You go first.
No, you go first.
No, you go first.
All right, I'll go first. Since the thing is next to me, since the computer's next to me, I will go first. I'm actually going to leave MTV for third because I have a friend that's not on yet. Brooke and Jordan, if you're on, text Lisa because I want to save the MTV questions for her. They're specific for her, and she's not on. One of my cousins, we used to watch MTV all the time. So we're going to start with sports. All right? This is 1980 sports questions. 6 questions.
They're hard.
They're not that hard. It covers every sport. In the 1984 LA Olympics, what athlete matched Jesse Owens' record of 4 track gold medals? I'll say it again. In the 1984 LA Olympics, what athlete matched Jesse Owens' record of 4 track gold medals? That shouldn't be hard. I can't believe
I
you
did
didn't
not
get
get
that.
it.
You know that?
I thought he was older.
He's also a bad singer. That's a little
I'm sure
little
that's
hint.
when we find
Very common. A
it.
bad
And it's not
singer.
Mary Lou Retton.
Number 2, sports. I hope everybody's watching the Michael Jordan documentary. If you're not, it's phenomenal.
I'm not watching it.
I don't understand. It's terrific. If you don't even have to know Michael Jordan. It's really well done. But the question is, what college did Michael Jordan go to? Simple. And it's not Siobhan Patel. Siobhan. My main man, Gino. And Gino, I apologize. We're gonna be up front here. I don't think we have
Nothing Karate
no
Kid,
Karate Kid and no Chicago songs to you. So we owe you 2 the next
which
time.
means Gino's not going to get anything.
So now you might get it. All right. So number 3, and this is a sports question, but it's current events. In the 1989 World Series, it was delayed. Everyone knows for a major earthquake. What was the city of the home team? So in the 1989 World Series, it was delayed by a major earthquake. What was the city of the home team playing when it happened? It actually happened right before game time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, people were on their way to the game.
Yeah, people were on the game. It's actually a major one. Didn't the Bay Bridge?
They were broadcasting.
Michelle,
I think they were.
the documentary.
Yeah, they were doing that.
The documentary is on ESPN. It's on every Sunday night at 9 and 10. There's 2 shows, and you could probably go on demand and watch them all. It's really good. Number 4, sports. Which football team made the Super Bowl shuffle?
I know this one.
That should be pretty easy for everybody. Hey, Metzi, what's up? Lisa, okay, I saved Lisa. I saved the MTV ones for you. So what football team made the Super Bowl shuffle? And Metzi, the sports are going to be easy for you, obviously, because you're a sports junkie like I am.
Yeah, but
Most of the people here aren't, but
I think
the other
I'm beating-
questions.
I think I'm going to beat Mets out in Stratomatic.
Hey, Felix is in here. Would you believe we got another
Felix
Viper?
Unger?
Coach Felix. What's up? Felix Unger. Number 5. What hockey team did the great one, Wayne Gretzky, play on between 1979 and 1988? And you didn't know this
I
either.
didn't know this,
You
no.
got to know that one.
You know,
You don't know
Wayne
this one?
Gretzky? I wasn't listening.
What hockey team did the great one, Wayne Gretzky, play on between 1979 and 1988? Yeah. They're going to hear you. Give it
I
away.
know.
They can't hear me back
Yes,
there.
they could.
Oh, all right, I'll try.
You're going to get a pie in the face if you don't. By the way, for people who showed up late, hey, Joe Origama, Rob Lieber. My old next door neighbor's there. My wiffle ball partner who we used to play with. How's it going? We're gonna possibly have a pie in the face at the end of the show.
You've mentioned that. About
Well, a few
30
people
times.
joined on. So number 6, which iconic player led Argentina to the World Cup Soccer Championship in 1986?
I did not know this one either.
Hey, Lisa, don't put the answers in the chat room. There's the first one. No answers in the chat room. All right? Which iconic player led Argentina to the World Cup Soccer Championship in 1986? So what we're going to do is at the end, when we read back the questions, we'll give the answers. All right?
And that's when you can put your answers in the
Then
chat.
you can put the answers in the chat room. Joe Origama, torn rotator cuffs. I actually won a championship playing wiffle ball last year. I played with your son and Jeff Rudolph's son. So I still got some fuel in the tank.
Playing with
And
kids?
Tom Metz,
No wonder you. No
Tom
wonder
Metz,
you're women.
we played in we almost won the semi-pro championship of wiffle ball in Trenton. What was that, Tom? About 10, 11 years ago. All right, so Lisa, you're here. We're going to start with MTV. This is the first question. First song played on MTV, but you need to name both the group and the song. So what was the first song ever? It was around, I think it was in 1981, played on MTV. Name the song and name the group.
Gene rejoined us.
Gene, you left us and then you rejoined. What's up with that? You missed
Fascinating.
it. We jumped the shark. We're going to be jumping the shark again. All right. Number 2. Name 3 of the original VJs. So there were 5 VJs. I'm not telling you to name 5 to get the point. Just name 3 of the 5 original VJs. Hey, Sean, how's it going? There's a lot of new people on here. Anyone who's new, do not put the answers in the chat room. We're going to just leave this for, we're answering on our own at the end. Everyone.
Plenty of time for your answers at the end of the show.
So again, there were 5 VJs when MTV started in 1981. Name 3 of the 5 original
You guys know all
VJs.
5.
Yeah, Lisa, no answers in the chat room. You're on fire here. It's already. And Scott, that's right, August 1st, 1981. So Lisa, my cousin, is on here. We probably spent a good 2 years watching MTV 24/7. That's my guess. We used to be able to name, like when the song came on, the name of the song, the group,
Do you remember the first?
the album, and the whatever the album.
Yes, because they put it on.
Yeah, it was like the album
stamped on it.
company.
Do you remember the first song you ever heard on MTV?
I don't remember what was the first
I know
song.
mine.
So Lisa, we're answering if you put it on a piece of paper, and then we're self-grading at the end when I give the answers. If you put in the chat room, everyone's going to you're ruining it for everybody. So number 3, which popular 80s singer had famous wrestling manager Captain Lou Albano frequently appear on his or her music videos? Again, which 80s singer had famous wrestling manager Captain Lou Albano frequently appear on his or her music videos?
Any idea how many he was in?
His or probably a couple
I know 2.
videos at least. So, number 4, and everyone should know this, and I know you know this. What unknown actress at the time did Bruce Springsteen bring on stage in the video Dancing in the Dark? And Metzi, I know you know this one because you're a fan of both. What unknown actress at the time did Bruce Springsteen bring on stage in the video Dancing in the Dark? It was a terrible video. It was a terrible dancing, too.
It was, yeah.
It was like, it's terrible. All right. What music group like to smile and eat a Vegemite sandwich?
Lyrics to one of their songs.
Hey, Chad Seiler, what's up? Oh, you guys discussed 3 and 4 last week, Scott, I see. That's pretty cool. So, again, what music group like to smile and eat a Vegemite sandwich? And Chad, no answers in the chat room. All right, number 6. This is actually a tough one. It's actually a favorite of mine. Hey, Cindy. What popular rocker recorded a Christmas song in 1981, and the video had the MTV VJs and staff members singing along with the live performance? I want you to name the singer and the title of the song. It's my favorite Christmas song.
And I couldn't think of the name of the song.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's an all right song.
So I'm going to say it again. What popular rocker recorded a Christmas song in 1981, and the video had the MTV VJs and the staff members singing along with the live performance? I want the name of the singer and the song. In fact, you get 2 points on that, if you could get them both.
You don't have to give out an answer here, but what happened to him?
He still plays at
Does
PNC.
he?
Yeah, like last year or the year before. This guy was playing at PNC in one of those like triple
Because he had
headers.
a short-lived career.
Not really. I thought he had a good career. All right, movies. 6 movies. Name the 1980 movie that tells the story of 2 young children marooned on a tropical island paradise in the South Pacific. Hey, Falago. I think both Falagos are here today. Again, name the movie that tells the story of 2 young children marooned on a tropical island paradise in the South Pacific. Name the movie. Number 2, which famous movie star despised wire hangers? But you got to name the actual movie star, not the
Not
actor.
the movie star that played this movie star.
So which famous movie star despised wire hangers? And to be honest, I don't like wire hangers either.
Why not?
I like the plastic
They were
ones.
good if you locked your keys in the
I don't know.
car.
I actually don't like it when I get dry cleaning and they give me wire hangers.
Well, did she like wooden hangers?
Hey, Falago, you got injured on the you lost your job, unfortunately. I know it stinks to lose your softball position by an injury, but it happens sometimes. Number 3, and this is for Scott. In the original Die Hard, what was the name of the building that was hijacked?
Oh my God, that's so easy.
I know. Actually, if you want to put in the chat room, what building is that in real life? I kind of learned that when I looked this up. So again, in the original Die Hard, what was the name of the building that was hijacked in the movie? What was the guy who did the hijacking? Hans Gruber. Great movie.
Alan Rickman. He was a good actor.
Benefits of a classical.
Number 4. This is a funny movie. I'm actually kind of giving it away, but this is one of my favorites. And Scott, it's not a Christmas movie. What's the movie? You can't have a Christmas movie in July. It comes out in July or August. This is not. Just so happens it was Christmas, but it wasn't a Christmas movie.
Did it come out in July? Or
Yeah, it came out in the summer. What's the movie about two low-level insurance company employees and their attempt to convince people that their boss is still alive? Dan, you agree? I think everyone thinks it's a Christmas movie. What's the movie about two low-level insurance company employees and their attempt to convince people that their boss is still alive? And it's not the Sears Tower. The movie for Die Hard. It's the Fox Plaza building, whatever that is.
I have no idea.
Number 5. This is a quote from one of our old trivias. You gotta name the movie. Let off some steam, Bennett.
That's a good one.
Hey, Canto, Gertaner, what's up? Let off some steam, Bennett. Hey, Dan, we got, all we need is your brother. We got Canto, we need the ferries, and we got half the Pennington house here right now. So the quote again, let off some steam, Bennett. And guys, just in case we have an issue and that happened last week and the system goes down, if we have a blip, you have to go out of it and into my page and I open a new Facebook feed. That happened last week. Just in case. We're having no issues, but just in case, if you see we go down, just go back in and I'll put a new feed out there. It happened last week.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Number 6. Which 80s movie spanned 6 sequels and a TV series?
I thought this was a terrible question.
It is 6 sequels, too.
It is?
Yeah. Hey, it's Ted Meyer. What's up? Which 80s movie spawned 6 sequels and a TV series?
Exactly 6 sequels.
So there was 7 movies, and there was a TV series. So you got to think which movies had 7 sequels. There aren't many. So those are my 18 questions. Now Ed's going to go, and then we're going to read the answers at the end.
And then I think you're going to have some pies.
Okay. It's all right. We don't need it. So
Okay,
go around.
I kind of got stuck with current events, fads and fashion, and TV.
Literally right here.
So
It's the first light towards the door.
here we go. Current events. What was the name of the space shuttle that exploded 1 hour and 13 minutes into flight in 1986? What was the name of the space shuttle that exploded 1 hour and 13 minutes into flight in 1986?
This is one of those, there's a few things like 9/11. There's things in your life that you remember where you were when it happened.
Were you still in high school?
I was still in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my senior year. And you remember where you were when stuff like that happens. When Reagan was shot, 9/11, that was one of them
I
too.
don't remember where I was when Reagan was
You
shot.
know,
Brian, do you remember where you were when Jim became president of BBDO?
actually, I do. I was breaking up a fight.
Okay, next question. Who was responsible for this quote? I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience. Who said that? I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience. And we both said this was a very good quote.
That's a classic quote. Hey, Brian, how's it going? We got Melissa. How's it going? Hopefully Tim's watching with you. Got a lot of people on today. Got some nice weather. I guess, I'm hoping by next week.
Well, with nice
we have
weather,
some
everybody
opening.
must be sitting in watching us
Yeah.
do trivia on Facebook. So, next question. In 2019, HBO aired a 5-part miniseries based on what 1986 nuclear disaster?
And I enjoyed the miniseries.
I thought it was okay.
It's pretty good. Listen, if you want, it was a decent miniseries.
You told me to watch it. I watched it.
It was pretty good. You learned something.
Slow moving in some spots.
Jim here got me watching Ozark.
I've
And
never seen it.
It's pretty good. I'm through 4
Well,
episodes.
obviously, we got into it.
I'm through 4 episodes. So usually I have the attention span of a fruit fly, but the first couple were really good. Then it got a little slow in the
Well,
fourth.
it has to.
It got a little slow in the fourth, but Ozark's pretty good. So
Do fruit flies actually have
I
low
don't-
attention spans?
probably not. See, Nicole liked the miniseries. Nicole and I got.
It was okay.
Nicole, you got to help us how to download this to YouTube. I haven't forgotten.
Okay, question number 4. In 1981, who became the first female Supreme Court justice in the United States? You did not know it. In 1981, who became the first female Supreme Court justice in the United States? Keep the comments to yourself. Next question. Debuting on Broadway in 1988, this show still holds the record for the longest continuous run in Broadway history. Debuting on Broadway in 1988, this show still holds the record for the longest continuous run in Broadway history.
Hey, Jeff. Yes, I heard Ozark gets better. Actually, a couple friends of mine, Ted, said the 3rd season of Ozark. And you go through the 3rd season yet?
I've gone through the whole thing.
They said the 3rd season was one of the best
That's
television.
the Jason Bateman
Yeah,
show, right?
they said it was one of the best television that they've ever seen, including The Sopranos.
What is it on? What channel?
It's Netflix.
Is that a Netflix show? Okay. All right, number 6. On New Year's Eve, 1989, what actor performed a concert at the Berlin Wall to sing his hit song, Looking for Freedom?
Now, this everyone should get.
Ron's favorite actor, by the way. On New Year's Eve, 1989, what actor performed a concert at the Berlin Wall to sing his hit song, Looking for Freedom? Now we're going to go on to fads and fashion. How did I end up with these categories?
Because you're very fashion. You're fashion.
I am a fashion plate.
Well, you know why you never left the 80s.
And well, as you can see, I'm still wearing the exact clothes I was wearing in 1989.
Oh, you unlocked the plug out. Behind you. There it is. Push. Go ahead.
Okay, we're still live?
Yeah.
Okay. This video game's name was mentioned in the title of a top 10 song in 1981, a TV series in 1982, and a breakfast cereal in 1983. What is it? This video game's name was mentioned in the title of a top 10 song in 1981, a TV series in 1982, and a breakfast cereal in 1983.
Hey, what's up, Podesky? How's it going? Hey, Tom, I'm sorry about your kid. I'm sure he's getting frustrated not playing baseball like most kids are this week or this season.
What jeans company did Brooke Shields do commercials for? What jeans company did Brooke Shields do commercials for?
Whatever happened to Brooke Shields?
She still acts.
She's on
She's
Pornhub.
she's old
on
now.
Pornhub?
She's on Pornhub.
All I know from Brooke Shields is she had like postpartum depression. That's about it. But is she
Well,
done?
she dropped out of the movie. She went to Princeton.
She dropped out. Okay.
And, but then she went back to acting.
Hey, we got the Hulk with the question here.
What is
Susie, how's it going? Where is Anthony?
I have no idea. Anthony refuses to come on to this thing. That's my nephew.
Yeah.
And he's in Pennsylvania somewhere, but nobody has heard from him in a while. Next question. With characters like Alan Assassin and Adam Bomb, what Topps trading cards and stickers was a parody of Cabbage Patch Kids? with
You know that?
characters like Alan Assassin and Adam Bomb. What Topps trading cards and stickers was a parody of Cabbage Patch Kids? You knew this one?
Dan says he saw Brooke Shields bowling in Princeton. Yeah, sure. You didn't. We know you're lying. Liar.
Let's see. Question number 4. What Academy Award-winning actress holds the record for the best-selling videotape of all time? And here's a hint for you. It wasn't for acting.
Lisa says Brooke Shields has a furniture line.
Does she really?
I don't even know what that means.
It's a massage table.
Yeah,
My
massage.
favorite.
I don't even know you could have a furniture line.
Why not?
I don't know. Brooke
Somebody's got to have them.
at Raymore and Flanagan. I don't even know what that is.
I guess she.
Is Huffman Coos still in business? That's the only
I don't
furniture.
think so. They've gone out. Siemens was a furniture
Siemens.
store.
I thought, IKEA knocked all these guys out
They
of
might
business. I don't know.
All right.
You might have to buy Brooke Shields furniture.
They made that one twice. What Academy Award-winning actress holds the record for the best-selling videotape of all time? And the hint was it wasn't for acting.
That's an easy one.
It should be.
That should be an easy. Don't overthink that. It actually would come in handy right now.
What hairstyle, popular in the 1980s, is described as short on the sides, long in the back, or business in the front, party in the back?
How many people had one of those in the 80s? Fess up. You're one of them.
What do you mean?
I thought you said you did.
He doesn't remember.
Well, it was spotty back then.
Yeah, I mean, you were drunk or.
A lot of illegal substances.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to stick with just drunk.
She does Cindy Crawford at another score. I don't even know what that means, Lisa. But I guess Cindy Crawford has a furniture line as well.
Maybe they're all doing it.
I guess that's the new thing for models now. They just do furniture.
Post-COVID.
Yeah. Maybe I should create a furniture. Hey, Charles Ingalls had his own furniture
Yeah,
line.
but
In
then
Little
it got
House
ripped
in
off.
Little House in the Prairie, he got
But it
ripped
got
off.
ripped off. Yeah.
Question number 6.
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
Question number 6 is, what 6 colors, and you got to name all 6, made up the original Trivial Pursuit game?
Oh, that's easy, man.
What 6 colors made up the original Trivial Pursuit game?
And you don't even need Trivial Pursuit anymore. You could
You
just
have
go.
us.
You just go live on Friday night, and you save yourself money at the store.
They can't go to a store to buy it
Yeah.
anyway, so.
Well, non-essentials are open now. You could go and get a Trivial
Yeah.
Pursuit
They're
at
doing, well,
curbside.
where are you going to get it from?
I
All
don't
the toy stores are gone.
I
You
have
to
no
get it through
clue.
Amazon.
And if you can't afford it, just use the payroll protection program.
There you go.
Former models are designing furniture. How do you like that? Learn
This is-
something. Kathy Ireland
You learn
is
something every day.
doing furniture as well. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
That's not all she's doing.
My God, that's amazing.
Big market for those massage tables. All right. We're going on to the final category here, which is TV. And these should not be too hard. What was the last name of the family on the TV show The Cosby Show? What was the last name of the family on the TV show The Cosby Show? Did you watch Cosby?
I didn't like Cosby. I knew
Yeah.
the answer, but I didn't like Cosby.
Did you watch Cosby?
I didn't find Bill Cosby funny.
You didn't
Actually,
find anything
Eddie
funny.
Murphy was funnier as Cosby. Eddie Murphy did Cosby better than Cosby did Cosby.
Question number 2. What 80s TV character resides at a beachfront estate owned by Robin Masters? What 80s TV
Oh, that's a good
character
question.
resides at a beachfront estate owned by Robin Masters?
Very good question.
I actually got this, and I never saw the show.
You
It
never
was a
saw
total
the show?
saw it?
no.
It was a popular show.
Why would I see that show?
I don't know. Back in the 80s, I figured maybe you
It
watched
was a
it.
popular show.
I don't know.
That was a great show.
Felon. Who's a felon? Harrison, someone's a felon.
I don't know.
What was the
Oh,
first?
Cosby.
Oh, Cosby. Oh, yeah, we know he's. We went over this already on week 2 trivia when we did
When we did the guy from Seventh Heaven.
the guy from Seventh Heaven. Yeah, we already did that.
Well, that was a pedophile. This is just plain
If
date
it,
raping.
I'll be honest, if it was me, I wouldn't do a Cosby. I have my morals. I wouldn't do a Cosby question. You're the one with the.
Well, let me pose this question to you. Which is worse, date raping or pedophile?
I don't
Okay, next question. What are Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia better known as? What are Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia better known as?
Let's see what Frank said. I'm reading some of the comments. They revived that show this past season.
The Cosby, or
I don't know.
I don't know. We're not sure which one you're
I
talking
don't know
about.
how they could revive the Cosby Show. That'd be pretty. That'd be pretty uncomfortable. I don't know.
Oh no! The second one, the Beachfront Estate,
Oh yes,
was
they did.
revived.
Yes, yes.
and then
Horrible. Scott doesn't like our banter today. Well, you know, Scott, the banter is better the second half because I can't give the answers away. So I'm saving some of the banter.
Question number 4.
We don't shoot our load here.
No banter. Get rid of the banter.
And plus, I have no drink today. Stacy, if you're listening, could you grab me a beer?
Ron is actually
Oh, yeah.
trying to come up with an idea where we don't actually do trivia on this.
We got a couple. Hey, Manny, you're late. But better yet than late than never. And Grace joins. Happy birthday, Manny. Hope maybe you're still hungover from last week.
Where's my bagels?
Yeah, bring some bagels.
Okay. Question number 4, I believe. Mixing sci-fi with humor and social commentary. What show that started in 1989 follows the time-traveling exploits of physicist Dr. Samuel Beckett? Debuting on TV for the first time in 1980, I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead. Mixing sci-fi with humor and social commentary. What show that started in 1989 follows the time-traveling exploits of physicist Dr. Samuel Beckett?
Scott recommends sex crimes as a topic. Talk about something great for our ratings.
The next time we,
you know,
I did a trivia where I asked for people to give me ideas, and yours was porn movie themes.
Yes. No vodka today for me, unfortunately.
And I looked up, and I couldn't find too many.
I can help you with that. I'm
can?
a
What's up, Tom Compton?
graduate of the subject matter.
The boys turn
was that
18
your
tomorrow,
major in
Manny.
college?
Congratulations. It's like I feel bad for all these kids. You know, they're turning 18. They can't graduate. No prom. You know.
Ron, this is supposed to be a happy
I
show.
know it's supposed to be a happy show.
Move it along.
Okay. Debuting on TV for the first time in 1980 and aimed mostly for toddlers, what TV character was originally called Short Red? You hated this question.
It's a terrible question. Tom told Dempsey says both questions 1 and 2 competed against each other the same night and time slot.
Who would have known that?
He's unbelievable. I went to high school. This is his wife's account, but he knows his stuff. Tom, no tennis tonight. Stay on for the end.
Debuting on TV for the first time in 1980 and aimed mostly for toddlers, what TV character was originally called Short Red?
It's a horrible question. I'm shocked if anyone gets this right.
And now my final question here is, during its 5-year run, this TV series has music contributed to it by 80s acts such as Phil Collins, Duran Duran, Glenn Frey, and Sheena Easton. And this surprised me that you did not know this.
No. Didn't know.
During its 5-year run, this TV series had music contributed to it by 80s acts such as Phil Collins, Duran Duran, Glenn Frey, and Sheena Easton.
All right.
Now, hang on.
No, we're not going to get that bonus one yet.
Okay.
That's going to be the pie in the face question.
Okay.
So we got I'm going to go through
I
the
actually
answers.
have two bonuses.
All right,
so-
we're going to give 2 bonuses at the end because I don't want Jim to get all messy. And then if you get them, if anyone gets them right,
All messy to start with.
the unicorn gets a pie in the face with the unicorn mascot. That's what I said, Gene. We've jumped the shark. I mean, we can't do anything.
Pie in the face.
All right, so I'm going to read the answers first. So now you could put the answers in the chat room. So keep track. Every question's a point. I think I have 1 2-pointer.
We're going back to sports here.
We're going
everybody.
back to sports. So in the 1984 LA Olympics, what athlete matched Jesse Owens' record of 4 track gold medals?
Put your answers
Put
in
the
now.
answer, and if he's also, the hint is he's a horrible singer. A horrible singer.
I actually thought he was like a late 60s and
Working
70s
that out. I'm gonna lose
athlete.
it. The thing behind, just get up, the thing behind you, and just pick it up and plug it in. There you go. Plug it. Okay, that's it. It's in.
All right, so let's see if people put the answer in.
Carl Lewis.
Tom Metz, Fred Lewis.
Fred Lewis.
I don't
Was he a
know if-
baseball player?
Tom, Fred Lewis. I don't think you get points for Fred Lewis. It's Carl Lewis. Yes, Willingboro High School. If anyone wants to put in the chat room, and you get no points for this, what were the 4 events that he won the gold medal in? Go ahead, put it in now. We'll answer it later. Number 2. Everybody, I hope, is watching the Michael Jordan documentary. What college did he play for? And I was telling everybody in the beginning, I think a lot of people put
Put
Carl
your
Lewis.
answers in, everybody.
The documentary is terrific. Again, it's on 9 and 10 o'clock on ESPN, and it goes through his childhood. It goes through college. It goes through his pros. There was a lot of turbulent stuff. You know, he had a gambling problem. So it's really good. It's very well done. If anyone hasn't seen it.
When the March Madness was canceled, they showed one of his games.
Yeah, and the answer is North Carolina. He actually played, if people remember,
Tar Heels.
100, 200, yep, 4x100 in the long jump with the 4 categories, Cantor. You got it. He played in the championship versus Ewing. That was one of the first college basketball games I remember as a kid. Number 3, in 1989, the World Series was delayed by a major earthquake. What was the city of the home team? And what makes this question a little tricky is both teams playing each other were
From the same area.
from the same
Well, they were
area.
right across the bridge.
Yeah, they were right across the Bay Bridge. So you could have a 50.
It was Oakland and San Francisco
So
playing each
the
other.
answer-
So if you knew that, you had a 50-50 shot.
So the answer is San Francisco.
Yes.
But they were playing Oakland right across the Bay
People were
Bridge.
crossing the bridge.
So they probably got hit by the earthquake as well. So San Francisco, I see Jordan got it. Oakland, Colette, you're wrong.
It was San Francisco.
Number 4, everyone should get this one. Which football team made the Super Bowl shuffle? Terrible.
This is my team.
Terrible video. The Mets made a video in '86. They tried to copy it a little. And I actually put in the second trivia, the baseball trivia, Let's Go, Mets Go, which kind of to me was a copy of the Super Bowl shuffle.
Well, I remember when we played the trivia at the library, the 80s trivia. And they asked this question about the thing, but they asked what year it came out.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't sure if it came out during the season or after.
It was 1985, the Chicago Bears. That was with the Fridge. He had Vince McMahon. I mean, not Vince McMahon. Jim McMahon. And it was Walter Payton. It was a good video.
Sweetness.
What hockey team did the great one Wayne Gretzky play on between 1979 and 1988? I think everyone knows that was the Edmonton Oilers.
How did I know it?
He played there most of his best part of his career. Then he was traded to the
Where did
LA.
Giants-
He was traded for the LA Kings, and then he went to the Rangers. So a lot of people got Oilers. Number 6, which iconic player led Argentina to the World Cup Soccer Championship in 1986? And there was actually just a special on this I watched. I think it might have been HBO. There was a special on this guy. This guy was a party animal. He was absolutely out of his mind. I forget which station, but yeah, Dempsey got it. It's Maradona, Diego Maradona. It was an interesting special. He's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. All right, let's go to MTV. Oh, he went to Canto corrected me. So he went to St. Louis, then the Rangers. I know he went to the LA Kings. I think he went to LA. Maybe it was after the Rangers. I remember Gretzky being in LA. Someone's texting me. So, oh wait, Tom Metz is texting me. Carl Lewis, really, his name's Fred Lewis. And, oh my God!
Really?
But everyone gets Carl Lewis correct. Genius. All right, MTV. What was the first song played on MTV? Name the song and the group. You have to name them both. Well, if you don't know the group, you don't get it.
This is
It was 1981.
yeah. The
and
song came out in the 70s.
well, no, according to Scott, it was played on August 1st,
Yeah.
1981.
That was the first one played, but the song came out in the 70s.
Okay, and it was the Buggles.
Oh, yeah.
Video killed the radio
Radio
star,
star.
and you have to get them both. I'm making this a little tough.
I'm guessing they just said that's the perfect song to
Yeah.
launch it.
Number 2, name 3 of the original 5 VJs. I will name 5. You want to name 3? Nope. Now you're ready. Gone. It's Mark Goodman, Nina Blackwood, Alan Hunter, J.J. Jackson, and Martha Quinn. And Loader did the news, the MTV News.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't a VJ. And in fact, if you watch, if anyone has Sirius or XM now, they're the DJs, I think, on the 80s show or the 70s. Are they? I don't know. I think,
Yeah, I think on the 80s.
on the 80s. They're
Alan Hunter is, I think, and I think Martha Quinn is.
Yeah.
Are they all?
Nina Blackwood didn't age that well.
Nah.
No, I saw. She was. Remember how beautiful? I mean,
Well, she might
sounds like a smoker. She had a really
I
rough
could see that.
voice. Number 3.
How are people doing on that one?
I think everyone's getting it. Let's see. Name the second song on MTV, Dan. I don't know. Was it Abracadabra by Steve Miller? I don't know. Walk Like an Egyptian? I don't know.
I wouldn't know it either. I know the first one I ever saw was Rolling Stones Going to a Go-Go was the first song I ever saw.
I don't remember. All right. Which popular 80s singer had famous wrestling manager Captain Lou Albano frequently appear on her music videos or his music videos? And it is Cyndi Lauper. She became like big into wrestling for a bit. And if you could also name what was the tag team champions that Captain Lou Albano coached back in the early 80s for those wrestling fans. That's for you, Jordan. What tag team did Captain Lou Albano what the heck is going on? So it is Cyndi Lauper.
Doing psoriasis.
She's doing psoriasis. She's not making furniture.
No, she's doing psoriasis.
You know, I was actually, Cyndi Lauper was on in PNC Arts Center
Really?
last year with Rod Stewart. I hate to say it.
That's actually not a bad show.
I was considering to do it, but we had a baseball game. I don't know. Is that kind of winter?
Yeah, she did the song The Goonies.
She did the Goonies, yes. This Wild Samoans. Good job,
Samoans
Tom.
was one of them. Who was the other one?
That he coached?
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember him doing the Samoans. What music group liked to smile and eat a Vegemite sandwich?
Vegemite tastes awful.
Vegemite. I never had
My
Vegemite.
sister went
It's
to
like, is it
Australia.
like peanut butter, like a
It's
spread?
Yeah, it's a spread. It tastes like iron. It's like very high in iron.
Has anyone ever had Vegemite?
I-
That's a question to the group. If anyone's had Vegemite. Harris, you're a world traveler. You fly. I bet you had Vegemite. The answer is Men at Work. Men at Work, I remember Who Could It Be Now was their original MTV song that came out. I remember when the Down Under, I think that's the song with the Vegemite sandwich came out. It was like such a big deal when it came out that, you know, and I don't know what happened to them. I don't think did they make a second album? Does anyone know? Yeah, Men Unemployed. Men with COVID. I don't know. All right. Last one. And this is a tough one. I'm hoping someone gets this.
You skipped
What?
the Courtney Cox question.
Oh, I did. I missed one. What unknown actress at the time did Bruce Springsteen bring on stage in the video Dancing in the Dark? It was Courtney Cox.
I like how Scott doesn't say the Bruce Springsteen question. He gives the answer.
Sorry about that. I'm multitasking. Courtney Cox, who was in Friends, who was in Seinfeld.
Yeah, one episode of Seinfeld.
What episode?
His fake wife.
His fake wife, yes. I don't know what else Courtney Cox was in.
She had Cougar Town. There was a show called Cougar Town she did.
I actually watched Rod Stewart.
And she was in the Scream movies.
Yeah.
The lead man went solo for Men at Work. How do you like that? There's Frank. How do you like it? Sorry about that. Okay, here's the last one. What popular rocker recorded a Christmas song in 1981 and the video had the MTV VJs and staff members singing along with the live performance? Name the singer and the group. You get 2 points. One of my favorite Christmas songs. Oh, you know what? Scream movies. Colin Hay from Men at Work was touring with Ringo Starr. How do you like that?
Really?
Yeah. Getting a lot of good tidbits here. Now, this is good banter, Scott. Billy Squire. It is Billy Squire. Christmas is the time to say I love you. Good job,
I couldn't think of
George.
the name of the song until you told me.
I love Billy Squire. In the Dark, Stroke, Emotions in Motion. Great. You know, he was very good. Short career.
Yeah, he had a very short career, like 1 year, 1 or 2 years.
Couple years. Kind of like a Don Mattingly.
82, and then he.
But that's my favorite Christmas
Everybody
song.
loves you.
Ariel Domingo. Now, Dempsey puts Ariel Domingo out there. We walked together. When I walked in high school, I went up, and talk about embarrassing. We had an 800-person class. And I walk up on stage, and I'm about to get my diploma. And they go, Ariel Domingo. They screwed it up. They skipped me. Yeah. So Dempsey, it might have been you or Kenny, goes, you forgot Kaplan. You forgot Kaplan. I never got my diploma. I actually thought I didn't graduate. They skipped
but
me.
when I graduated, it was like, I mean, they're saying your name, but you already got up and got your thing. They're just not as every person got up on stage. They
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I got skipped in my
Don't they do
graduation.
it alphabetically?
No, they didn't do it alphabetically. I have no clue. Tom, you can put in. Why didn't they do it alphabetically?
I don't
But
remember if we did
I
ours
was-
alphabetically or not. I don't remember how we were situated.
All right.
Ariel Domingo.
I don't know. My friends put Ariel Domingo. Movies. Name the 1980 movie that tells the story of 2 young children marooned on a tropical island paradise in the South Pacific.
We have 2 Brooke Shields questions in here.
And that is Brooke Shields with Blue Lagoon.
Yes.
That was jailbait.
No,
I think she was like 14
No,
at the
she
time.
was
Was she
older
like?
than that, I think. Yeah, she was older than that, but she may have been under 18.
I don't know. Did she had almost a nude scene at like 14, 15 years old? I mean, it's. Which famous movie star despised wire hangers? Lisa got Blue Lagoon. Not a lot of Mandy got Blue Lagoon. Ours was alphabetically. Yeah, Tom, I don't know why ours wasn't alphabetically. It could have been alphabetically. They wanted to create a T-86 with the caps and gowns, so you got to sit with friends. That was it. Tom, how do you notice them? So they mixed it up. They try to get cute, and they base. I'm
And
still
they blew you
I'm
up.
still scarred. I'm still scarred.
See, you would have benefited from the COVID
Yeah.
that year.
And it is Joan
It was
Crawford,
Joan Crawford.
Mommy
And
Dearest.
does anybody know who played
Yeah, if you
Joan
could throw in
Crawford
who
in the
played
movie?
Joan Crawford in the
Faye
movie.
Dunaway.
It was Faye
It was
Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
The girl who played little
Gone.
Christina.
Yes.
She was awesome. Yeah, she was awesome. All right, in Die Hard. In Die Hard, the original Die Hard, what was the name of the building that was hijacked? It was the Nakatomi Plaza. And I know Faye Dunaway, a bunch of people got Faye Dunaway, Nakatomi Plaza. Good movie. I don't think Die Hard 2 was
I
that
thought
good.
it was a very good movie.
All right. What's the movie about two low-level insurance company employees and their attempt to convince people that their boss is still alive?
And this was a very bad movie.
It was a bad movie. This movie was so bad that actually was good.
That's the only reason people watch it is because it was this bad. Andrew McCarthy was actually in it, and he had like a going career at that time.
Yeah, I like it when they're like he was waving in the boat.
Yes.
They're like, I don't know what they put a
I
rope
think
on
they
his
like
hand.
had like a string attached to him.
Wasn't he like hooking up with women? Like while he was dead?
Well, everybody knew him. They were
No,
like, "Hi, Bernie."
He was like hooking
Did
up.
they have him driving a car
I
at
don't
one
know.
point?
It is Weekend at Bernie's. Again, terrible movie, but you have to laugh. What 80s movie had the classic quote, "Let off some steam, Bennett"? And I put this in here, and this is a little
It's
tough
for this
one.
guy back here.
Commando.
It is like Corey joins.
Commando.
Corey joined just in time because I think you know this quote. Let off some steam, Bennett. It's Commando, and one of your favorite
Schwarzenegger
one
movie.
of your favorite actors was a co-star in that. Alyssa Milano.
Oh,
Alyssa
shit, don't
Milano.
get me started.
That's
No
why he put it
politics.
Jeez.
No politics. But she was a kid, and the movie was like it was like Taken.
She wasn't that young.
They should have killed him.
No, it was like Taken, and before Taken, he's just basically saving his daughter.
Yes.
All right, last question.
Most people got Commando.
A lot of people got Commando. Look at that. Hey, Dempsey, Commando, here's another story. I'm boring everybody. I got my driver's license when Commando came out, and I actually went to the movie myself. Little tidbit.
I never got to a movie by myself.
I went to a movie saw that by myself. Which 80s movie spawned 6 sequels and a TV series? Let's
This
see
is
if
almost
anyone gets.
impossible. Let's see if anybody
No, I
knows it.
think everyone got this.
No, I don't think so. Let's see. Put in your answer.
And it's actually a bar. The
I
name-
went through about 20 movies saying it's not this
It's
one,
actually a
not that
bar
one.
that you frequent too. That's a hint. It's a bar in this movie that a few people.
It's not at Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, they might be
It's
behind.
not Rocky.
It is. It's not Night Hair. It is Police Academy. The Blue Oyster.
The Blue Oyster, the gay bar.
The funniest part of the movie is the Blue Oyster.
I'm thinking of MJ's. I'm like, where is that?
Police Academy. A few people got that. Yeah. The Blue Oyster was the bar where, remember, they trick him to
Yeah.
go in and they're dancing with him, whatever. And there was 6 sequels. In fact, the 7th,
And all the gay guys were like dressed in like leather and stuff.
yeah,
weren't they?
and the 7th one, they're in Russia. And then there was a TV show that lasted 1 year. So, all right, Ed's turn.
Okay.
Turn.
All right, Gun. What was the name of the space shuttle that exploded 1 hour and 13 minutes into flight in
1 minute.
1986? What was
1 minute.
You said 1 hour.
Oh, 1 minute and 13 seconds.
If it was 1 hour, I think
With
they
the
would
flight.
have been in the clear.
I
but-
put my hour and minutes wrong. So it was 1 minute and 13 seconds into flight.
It is the Challenger.
It was the Challenger.
Krista McAuliffe, right?
Yes.
She said, "What does this button do?"
Hey,
That's why you don't bring teachers onto your space shuttles.
we have a family show here, kids show.
All I said was, "What?"
Okay, who was responsible for this quote? I want you to know that also, I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience.
Which is ironic because I think Mondale was probably the 60s too, right?
He was an old guy too. Well, yeah, who said it? And it was Reagan.
Reagan. We got a lot of Reagans here, a lot of challengers. No more questions
What
about.
happened?
Dan requested no more mass death questions.
What happened was that they asked Mondale, "Do you think Reagan is too old to be
Right.
president?"
Kids show,
And he
Scott.
said, "I'm not going to touch that," you know. And then Reagan came back with this line. Okay, in 2019, HBO aired a 5-part miniseries based on what 1986 nuclear disaster, and it's Chernobyl.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we've both seen them.
No more. We don't want to talk about disasters where people died. That's a request from Dan. So skipping to the next.
In 1981, who became the first female Supreme Court justice in the United States? And anybody who wants to, somebody guess Biden.
We have Cindy says they got a middle school in Palm Beach named Krista McAuliffe. That's nice.
Really? Okay. The first female Supreme Court justice in U.S. history, and it was not Ginsburg, who you thought, and I think
Colette.
you thought that too.
Originally,
Yeah, a couple people got
Sandra
it.
Day O'Connor.
Carol and Colette got it. I had Ginsburg.
Let's see. Debuting on Broadway in 1988, this show still holds the record for the longest continuous run on Broadway history. Let's go to our Broadway expert.
Jazz hands, a chorus line.
No,
No, it's not a chorus line.
no.
Who is it?
It's more recent than that.
Phantom?
Phantom.
Oh, but okay, so
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom surpassed the chorus line though. It used to for like 2 decades.
Chorus line was like from the 70s
Yeah.
into the 80s.
Everyone's getting Phantom. Someone put
And then I think
Cats.
Cats passed.
Cats. We got a Cats here.
Yeah,
We
I
got-
think Cats passed
Chorus
chorus line.
But now it's Phantom.
And now Phantom. Phantom is still on Broadway, I think.
Oh yes,
isn't it?
it's an excellent show.
Started in 1988. I think it's still on Broadway.
Excellent.
Broadway's closed to September.
Well, then Phantom's not on Broadway.
Yeah. You can't see it. This is Broadway for you guys right here. This is as close as you're gonna get to Broadway.
And you
We
don't
might
have
do-
to pay those prices either.
We might do some show tunes.
Yeah, we can sing.
On New Year's Eve, 1989, what actor performed a concert at the Berlin Wall to sing his hit song, Looking for Freedom? And we were talking about this when I gave Ron the questions. He is like the Elvis of
Yeah.
Germany.
This guy is the Beatles, Elvis,
All wrapped up into
all
one.
wrapped into one for Germany.
Right,
And let's see if anybody's
You know who
getting
it is?
this.
You don't know who this is?
It,
And he's a joke in the United States.
we got a bunch of people. Lisa, Greg. It is David
It's David
Hasselhoff.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were talking about
The
what was Ed and I were talking about. What was Baywatch about?
Were there any crimes on Baywatch?
What do you mean?
He doesn't know. Like,
Like,
talk to the. You gotta talk to
What was this guy knows Baywatch more
He
than
doesn't
anybody.
know Baywatch.
On Baywatch, what was the premise of the show?
Yeah, well, they
They
weren't
were
just saving.
lifeguards.
They weren't just saving people.
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, unless they did. Maybe they did just save people.
There was always a bad hombre on there. Well,
You don't know. What do you think the main premise of Baywatch was?
no, it's for the women.
But
there
we're
was
not
a
saying
story.
That. We're saying that
They were lifeguards, but what did they do? There was like a story behind it that they always got involved with solving a crime
Was there
or
a
something.
crime that went on?
Yeah, you know,
like
sometimes
each
people were like
episode?
running drugs through the beach at the boardwalk. And they,
All right.
Okay, I thought it was more like emergency, where like
Well, that too. That
where
too.
there was like it was really more towards like helping somebody.
Scott, I watched it for the plot.
I read it for the articles.
And when it first started, who was his partner, the lifeguards, the two male characters, the actor? It was Hasselhoff, and it was, do you know? Nope, it was Parker Stevenson.
Oh, Parker Steve, very good. Yeah, that's right.
They had what? Jasmine Bleeth. They had Pam Anderson. They had the woman from Charles in Charge was in there.
Yeah, and I don't remember her name.
Charles in Charge, the girl. I forget her name. She actually,
Paul Charles, it is.
I don't know. She claimed that
Nicole
Eggert.
Eggert.
She claimed that Scott Bale was like molesting him or something. I don't want, I forgot it was a couple of years ago. We don't
All
watch.
So he was
I
in
think
charge.
we've had enough.
He was in charge.
I think we have had enough Baywatch and Hasselhoff conversation. Enough banter on that.
Sure.
Going on to fads and fashion. What video game's name was mentioned in the title of the top 10 song in 1981, a TV series in 1982, and a breakfast cereal in 1983?
I have the prop for this. And the answer is Pac-Man. And I was looking through, and I actually have the cassette.
Pac-Man Fever.
I have the cassette from Pac-Man. Let's see if you guys remember. Here's some of the songs on this cassette. Pac-Man Fever, which was the lead song. Froggy's Lament. Mouse Trap. Do the Donkey Kong. Hyperspace. Ode to a Centipede, The Defender, and Going Berserk. And let's see if anybody knows who actually did the music for this Pac-Man Fever.
Is it a known
It's,
artist?
let's see if anyone knows that. That might be a pie in the face question.
Gotta be,
We're going to have a pie in the face question. What? Not many.
Okay, what jeans company did Brooke Shields do commercials for? And the answer is Calvin Klein. Nothing comes between me and my Calvins was the line that she used.
I thought it was like Jordache.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Remember they had the Ooh La La Sassoon
Yes,
commercial?
Sassoon, and then they
Just
had
go
Gloria
get it. It's gonna be like
Vanderbilt.
5 minutes.
Let's
Go
see.
get it.
With characters like Alan Assassin and Adam Bomb, what Topps trading cards and stickers was a parody of Cabbage Patch Kids? And Jim, what was it? Garbage Pail Kids was the answer.
Let's see. We got a bunch of Jordache, Calvin Klein. Gino probably knew it. That's a Weird Al. So the group who sang this was Buckner and Garcia. Let's see if anyone got that.
What the hell is that?
I don't think anyone got that. A lot of people got Garbage Pals. Oh, Buckner and Garcia. Scott got it. All right.
He Googled it.
Yeah, I hope you didn't Google it. All right.
I trust Scott. Okay. What Academy Award-winning actress holds the record for the best-selling videotape of all time? And the hint there was that it was not for acting, so she didn't act in the videotape.
Just go in and get it. All right.
It was Jane Fonda is the answer. And it was her exercise videos. And that's still the best-selling videotape. Hey, Leo, come on out. It's the best-selling videotape of all time.
Let's see. I get some thing here. How many hours did we spend playing Atari? Yeah, we did a lot. Actually,
Everybody
Lisa,
did a lot of Atari.
I still have my Atari. I haven't hooked it up, but I still have it. I think I hooked it up about 2 years ago. My son was bored stiff watching it. I mean, it is so old. But
Space Invaders.
I used to love the game, if anyone played it, called Adventure, where you kind of had to go through and put a character in a castle.
And I remember when they came out with Pac-Man, it was horrible. It moved slow, and it was like a square Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
We got a lot of Jane Fondas. We got I think they're all getting those.
Okay. What hairstyle, popular in the 1980s, is described as short on the sides and long in the back, or business in front, party in back. And Jim, you used to have one of these, I'm guessing?
I think so.
Okay.
Professor,
It is a mullet. The answer is a mullet.
So let's fess up here. Who had mullets in the 80s? I know Dan
Who
did
actually
it.
had
I don't
one?
think, Dan, you had the hairline for a mullet, but who here had a mullet? You got any pictures you could upload here? That'd be actually pretty funny. I'm going to guess. Manny Bronco, you had a mullet. I'm going to guess. Let's see who
Did
else.
women wear mullets?
The women wore mullets too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the
Olivia,
80s?
ever see the movie? Olivia Newton-John. She had a mullet in Let's Get Physical. This 80s, it's making a comeback with COVID. The mullets.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to get a little mullety in the back here.
And Manny had a mullet. I guessed it. Hey Manny, post it to Facebook. We want to see it. I'm trying to. Anyone else could fess up for having a mullet? Please do. Frank, did you have a mullet? I want to see. Gene,
And
mullet.
Okay.
Greg Sampson had a mullet.
Frank, I have that newspaper from the first time we did the Ricky Retro thing, and that was like in 2003 or something like that. And you look exactly the same, Frank. Only difference was you were wearing glasses. Then I don't think he wears glasses.
Nicole said she had a mullet by mistake.
My mistake.
That it wasn't purposely a mullet. It was butchered to become a mullet.
And then what 6 colors made up the original Trivial
I think
Pursuit game?
Grace is saying there was a Dorothy Hamilton haircut. I think that was the 70s.
That was the 70s.
Wait,
That was like 76.
I don't think that was the 80s. But
No.
that might be next week, Grace.
What 6 colors made up the original Trivial Pursuit game? You know them?
Yes.
What are they?
Yellow,
Yes.
brown,
Yes.
green,
Yes.
yellow, brown, green, red.
No.
Yellow, brown, green.
Keep naming colors, Jim. You'll
Brown,
eventually get to it.
Orange.
There was orange.
Yellow, brown,
Tell Jessica Stacy
more.
to come back in the
green.
front.
I'm
She could pie Jim.
Okay. There was blue. That was geography.
blue.
There was pink. That was entertainment. There was yellow. That was history. There was orange. That was, I think, sports. There was green was science, and brown was
art and
arts
literature.
So those are the Trivial Pursuits. Okay, let's do TV now. What was the last name of the family on the TV show The Cosby Show? And even though you don't like this, you knew it. It was the Huxtables.
What do you have, 2 Cosby questions?
No, that was the only Cosby.
Oh, okay.
We're just talking about him again. We do a lot of Cosby banter. Okay, what 80s TV character resides at a beachfront estate owned by Robin Masters? And as Frank pointed out, there is a remake of this TV show. It is Magnum P.I.
And he's in Blue Bloods now. Right?
And yes, and Joanne, you don't have Blue Bloods to watch tonight. It's they had their finale last week, so you get to spend extra time with us.
I just read he turned 70 or
He's in his 70s. He's like 74.
maybe turned 75. It was like a
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's doing reverse mortgages now. Commercials.
Magnum. We got a bunch of Magnums here.
Okay. What are Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia better known as?
I think everyone got
I think everybody should have this one. It is the Golden Girls.
I had a different answer.
Even
Did you
Gina.
really? It was.
I can't say my answer.
Yeah. Okay. not on a family show.
Gina, you get that one?
One of my trivias. It was the Powerpuff Girls was the answer, and the question was like Bubbles, Buttercup. And I said to one of the guys, Emil, who I don't think is on here tonight, but I said to him, I said, and they're not strippers, Emil. And he goes, that's what I thought they were going to be. Okay. Mixing sci-fi with humor and social commentary. What show that started in 1989 follows the time-traveling exploits of physicist Dr. Samuel Beckett? And last week we were doing a question, and Carol DeVoe mentioned that I used to like the show. This is actually one of my favorite all-time shows. It was Quantum Leap.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone get that? That's a tough one. Quantum Leap. Joanne. Gino got a few.
Jordan got it.
Debsy got it. I never seen Quantum Leap.
It's a great show. Watch it. Debuting on TV for the first time in 1980 and aimed mostly for toddlers, what TV character was originally called Short Red?
And Jessica, come in the front. It's going to be in 2 minutes.
Where are we on time? It's 9:11. It is not.
It's not Woody Woodpecker.
It is not. 1980, first time. Does anybody know this? Put it in. Ron, scroll down so we can see if anybody's putting it in.
Told you. Oh, Joanne got it. Joanne's good.
Elmo?
Elmo. That's a terrible question.
It was a good question. It was originally.
Big Red. Let's see. Oh, Greg got Elmo. Joanne got Elmo. Manny got Elmo. Jessica is on her way. All right.
Okay. Quite a few people had Elmo. And then, let's see. During its 5-year run on this TV series, had music contributed to it by 80s acts such as Phil Collins, Duran Duran, Glenn Frey, and Sheena Easton. You did not know this one. I thought you would.
No.
And it was Miami Vice. And Smuggler's Blues was Glenn Frey's song. Sheena Easton she played his Don Johnson's wife in the first season of it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
She was killed off like 5 episodes into it, I think.
Vice. A lot of people got Vice. All right. Is that the last one?
That was the last one.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to do a bonus tough question here. This doesn't count to your score, but if anyone gets this right, the unicorn, get the unicorn mask on. We're going to have, let's see if anyone could get this question. Don't look it up. So read it.
I actually got 2. So
read the first.
Okay.
Get 2 pies.
This is just so everybody knows. Jerry Stiller, who played George Costanza's father, died this week. So we're doing this one. Jerry Stiller and his wife Ann Mira appeared as a married couple, wanting to renew their vows on a 1981 episode of what TV show that was entitled Love, Honor, and Obey? Jerry Stiller and his wife Ann Mira appeared as a married couple wanting to renew their vows on a 1981 episode of what TV show that was entitled Love, Honor, and Obey? Anybody know it?
I put the Jeopardy music on here. This is for a pie in the face. Someone's got to get this.
And by the way, tomorrow at 7 o'clock, Frank Todd's listeners, he's doing a music trivia. Everybody's welcome. It's going to be 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s music. Frank, listeners.
Bunker Place, no. Maud, no.
Ann Mira was
actually... No vote! Ted!
Love Boat!
Ted Meyer! All right, pie in the face.
I got it. Oh, man. Okay. We really did jump the shark, everybody.
Oh, man.
All right.
I've never had that super sales thing done to me before, and I'm glad.
It was the Love Boat. All right, we go.
Okay, last question, and this is from Big John. Who is the only artist, this is the music question, only artist in the 80s to have a #1 hit with 2 different bands?
Woo! In the 80s?
In the 80s. The only artist.
I don't know. I got to think this.
Like, we know, like, Paul McCartney did it with both Wings and the Beatles, but who was the only one in the 80s to have a #1 song with 2 different bands?
It wasn't Peter Cetera.
Nope. It wasn't with another band.
Well, he was solo. You're right.
Yeah, but it has to be with another band. And it does not include, like, We Are the World or anything like that. We're not counting, people who did, like, a one-time.
So 2 #1s and 2
They actually had, this guy was actually in 2 regular bands and had a #1 song, and I think only 1 #1 song from each.
Eddie Van Halen with Michael Jackson beat it?
No.
Phil Collins? I don't think so because he was solo.
It's not Phil Collins.
I guess Peter Cetera, Gino.
John Waite would
No.
have been my guess.
No.
George Michael?
No.
He was solo, so it's got to be two bands.
Anybody know this one? It's a really tough one.
Wanna
And
give
this is really what we should be. Let's get another pie. The answer.
Wait, give a hint. Give a hint.
Well, all right. You want me to tell you the two? If I tell you the two bands,
No, give a hint. U2, Tom Cochran,
no,
Phil Collins, Sammy
No.
Hagar.
No.
That's a good guess, Sammy Hagar.
Okay. Somebody that was mentioned here. Somebody put in an answer, and that person was in one of these bands.
In one of these?
Yes, one of the incorrect answers. And the person that somebody put in that was an incorrect answer is in. It was in one of these two bands.
Let's see. I guess is it Peter Gabriel?
No, Peter Gabriel is there, so it's not Peter Gabriel.
Steve Perry, Jimmy Page,
Nope.
Mike Rutherford.
That's it, Mike
Rutherford, right?
He was in Genesis. He was a long time.
And Mike and the
Jennifer,
Mechanics.
And then he had Mike and the Mechanics.
The Kenny Walker
They had
song.
11 years.
Tom Metz, if you're still on, the Kenny Walker song.
So who got it? Oh,
Right.
Frank Glass,
Of course,
our music guy.
And where's Tom Stuff Trivia? All right, guys, tell us how many you got. Let's see who won this thing. So it's 1 point per question, and one of mine was 2. So I guess it's 37 points was the most you can get. Let's see what you guys got. Just give us your total.
None of the bonus questions count.
We got to think what we're going to do next week. Carol, let's see. Jordan, you got 31. Wow.
What's our
23.
What's the best? 37?
37. 24. Jordan, how many people you playing with there? 23, 24. Let's
Everybody
see.
did well.
Gene got 28. So you liked it. Gene, you did well today. Dan got 3 wrong. So that's 34 as well. Joanne, 24. Lisa, 22. Joanne, other Joanne, 23. Deborah, 21. Greg, you won, 35. Gino, 22. Manny has a mullet. Dan, 34. Dempsey, 32. Colette, 23. Scott, 29. And Greg, it looks like you won. I think you've won 2 or 3 of these. So, all right, guys. Well, another
Thanks
night.
again for tuning in.
Another no. We got to decide what we're doing this week. I hope Murphy opens up New Jersey and
Well, the beaches will be open.
we could go to MJ's because next weekend is Memorial Day weekend. So honestly, we're not sure what we're doing. We might be here, we might not. We'll make a decision by Wednesday.
We will let you know.
But everyone, again, thank you for joining. Share this with your friends. Have a safe and healthy week. And again, thank you. Just turn it in video. Like to end this video. Click